By the nature and the structure of your physical organism, you evoke the universe around you. Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. Preferable to have an upright position, seated. However, you can sit or lie down any way you'd like. You can use a chair, you can use your bed. Doesn't matter. You really just want to find a place that is comfortable for you, where you don't feel the need to fidget or move around during the practice. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We keep our eyes open during meditation. Although I know you probably have seen people close their eyes during meditation. I was trained in Zen Buddhism, and in Zen, we keep our eyes open. And I find a lot of benefit to practicing with your eyes open because it develops an attitude of acceptance. When you close your eyes, you're kind of shutting something off. You're like needing to go inside or whatever and finding your peace within. But really, we're not going inside or outside. We're just becoming very clearly aware of what is right now. So there's no need to hide. There's no need to go anywhere. We just reveal this moment. We recognize the extraordinariness of this moment. That's why we keep our eyes open. However, if you've learned to close your eyes during a practice, feel free to do so. There are absolutely no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just leave the screen alone and drop them below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything in particular, but we're also not blurry and buzzed. We just have a nice, light, clear gaze downward. You're in a nice, seated, comfortable position. Your eyes are open and down. This moment, right here, is what there is. And it's extraordinary. We only have to get out of the way. That's all. So let's begin this practice by giving ourselves permission. Permission to simply be here. And let go of everything that occupies our mind, such as our to-do lists, our goals, aspirations, and future planning. Give yourself permission to drop these just for this moment. And don't worry, you can pick them up later. But for now, leave all of your goals, dreams, the person you want to become, the things you want to have. Let them go. You don't need them. Give yourself permission as well to leave alone all the things you have accomplished in your career, in your relationships, and let go of all your regrets, the things you never did do that you needed to. Just let them go and be here. And don't worry, you can pick them up later. But for this moment, give yourself permission to let go of the heavy burdens of both the past and the future, and remain here. Just this, exactly how it is, and rest. And I'm probably catching you now thinking, I interrupted you in a train of thought. You were probably thinking about the future, or remembering some video that you watched earlier, or listening to your favorite song in your head. But this isn't an issue. This isn't a failure. It's simply a matter of attention. Getting lost in thought is just paying attention to thought. That's all. That's why traditionally it is useful to pay attention to something else. Pay attention to something that only happens now. And that is the breath. We're not shutting off thinking. We're not quieting our mind. We are leaving it alone by bringing our attention to something other than thoughts. So find the breath wherever you feel it the most. Some people feel it in their nose, some in their chest, and others in the lower belly. Wherever you feel your breath the most, simply and gently bring your attention there. Watch the breath go in and out all by itself. Not forcing, not struggling, only noticing. And I'm probably catching you again thinking, this is okay. Because of habit, it's very easy to pay attention to thinking. It's what we've done our whole lives. When you notice you're lost in thought, don't fret. Just return to that place where you feel the breath and rest. Come back. Come back to breathing. Are you thinking? Were you going along with some fantasy in your head? And did you lose attention to the breath? What is this? What gets lost in thought and then moves attention to breathing? Can you notice how it feels that you're sitting above your breath, pointing your attention downwards towards the breath, as if you sit someplace above, like in your head? Where is this? What is it? Turn your attention back. What gets lost in thought? What pays attention to breathing? Use your attention in the same way you found the breath. Find the one that is looking. Look for the looker. What am I? Use this voice right now. What hears this voice? Is there a separate entity that uses ears to hear? Where is this one? What is this one? And if you don't understand, stay there. Let go of all understanding and knowing. Remain right here in this extraordinary, free moment. Okay, you can look at the screen. There's an old philosophical puzzle. I'm sure you've heard of it. And the question is, if a tree falls down in the middle of a forest and there's no one around, does it make sound? And of course, the answer is, if there are no ears to hear it, it doesn't make sound. It makes vibrations in the air. But unless those vibrations in the air are in relation to an audible organ, an eardrum, something that perceives that, it's not sound. Because sound is a relationship between the vibrations in the air and an audible organ. Like the sun, it wouldn't be light if there were no eyes to see it. Fruit wouldn't be sweet if there was nothing to taste it. Because it's a relationship, it's transactional, mutual. And we walk around every day, bored. Another day. Frustrated, fearful, without recognizing by the nature and the structure of your physical organism, you evoke the universe around you. For instance, right now you're looking at me on a screen, but this image isn't out there. Like I'm not over here and you're over there. What you see out in front of you, these hands, my face, is back here in your head where the optic nerve is. By your nature, you evoke the universe around you. Now, I'm not saying, is there really an objective universe outside our minds and all that? Yes, I think there is, but that doesn't matter here. What matters is that the experience you're having now is created by you. I mean, doesn't it astonish you that you are this miracle that comes into being and then goes? Just a flash. And by nature of what you are, you evoke everything: light, sound, color, taste, smell, feeling, ideas. Yet we complain when DoorDash is late. When our phone isn't connecting, we're like angry. When that is a signal that has to reach a floating object or a falling object orbiting the earth and then come back to your phone. And when that doesn't happen, we're like, oh, we missed the point. Life isn't a problem to be solved. It's not a series of figuring things out. It's a reality to experience. It's a reality to be experienced. And you are not separate from that experience. You are it. Only because you think and you talk to yourself in your head all day, like I do too, telling a story about my life. I'm this, I got this problem, I got that problem, it needs to be solved. Oh, so frustrating. Things are just piling up and piling up and piling up. It's all a dream. It's thinking. And because we're lost in that, we don't see the incredible, extraordinary moment. We don't notice that we are a miracle itself. And to see this, it just requires to leave thinking, leave it alone, and return to what you are, this moment. Thank you for showing up today and showing up for your life. And I'll see you tomorrow.